Hey y'all, it's Taja back with another video. On this channel, we tell it how it is. I tell it how it is. So let's tell it how it is. Now, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can get videos from little old me. And I would love to see you here. As always, y'all know I love y'all. Now, today is going to be a little bit of a sensitive video. We're going to be talking about HIV. Some people are going to share their stories, some symptoms, and all of that good stuff. Just sharing their personal life and, getting it out to people for awareness, essentially. Because I know somebody, obviously come on the internet just, I guess, attention for having HIV. I think they will come on here for awareness to tell everybody about their symptoms and, encourage you to go get tested for HIV, for this STD, just for awareness. Take care of yourself. Be careful out here and stay safe. So let's get into some of these videos and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary. Let's get it.
Okay, so everybody wanted to know what symptoms I had after I found out that I had HIV. So the first one is fatigue. I was tired all the time. I'll go to sleep tired, wake up tired. I had swollen lymph nodes, like under here. They were so swollen, y'all. It wasn't painful, but it was very uncomfortable. My throat was sore. Okay, it's not like yelling or like a coughing sore throat, but it was just sore, like muscle and joint pain. My body was aching all the time before I started medication. Night sweats. I would wake up drenched, sweating through my shirt. Headaches, just dull pressure behind my eyes. Chills. I would get the chills out of nowhere. Not like being cold, but you can ask anybody I know, I would be like, oh, I just got the chills. Yeah. Shortness of breath. Now I know I'm big, but it was ridiculous. Okay, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rapid weight loss. Like, I was big, y'all, and then I started losing a whole bunch of weight rapidly. Okay, and then I was thinking like, oh, my friend told me that I'm losing weight. I thought I was losing weight like because of what I was doing. No, baby, it was because I have HIV and I wasn't on medication yet. And then I got bronchitis, and I had bronchitis longer than everybody in the house. And so then I found out, oh, okay, this is why, because my immune system wasn't able to fight as hard. So it wasn't really that many symptoms. It was just like, I had to realize, okay, maybe I need to go get this checked out. And so when I found out, I went to the doctor, they prescribed me my medication, all of that went away. And one other symptom is like the slimming of my face. Like, if y'all go watch my previous videos, my face was not, I have a filter on right now, but still my face is like.
Symptoms of HIV look different in every single person. Usually 2 to 4 weeks after being in contact with HIV, people will develop an acute HIV infection. This infection typically looks like fevers. I had 105 fever for 7 days straight. This infection also looks like muscle aches, joint aches, fatigue, soreness. Swollen lymph nodes were a big thing for me. The lymph node on the left side of my neck when being diagnosed with HIV was 3.5 by 5 centimeters, and my neck was immobilized at one point because I kind of had like a crook in my neck. I felt like I couldn't move my neck. Diarrhea is a common symptom. Candidiasis, yeast infections are common reoccurring ones in women who live with HIV or are living with HIV. Chills associated with fevers, night sweats. Some people experience rashes or ulcers. Other common symptoms include sore throats as well as nasal issues such as sinus infections. People who come into contact with HIV usually develop symptoms very briefly after coming into contact with HIV, and if they do not know about their HIV, they will become more susceptible to other things because HIV makes your body and your immune system compromised, so it's just easier to come into contact and become sick of other things. So a lot of people who are diagnosed with HIV often are battling HIV but something else at the same time because their immune system was compromised.
Y'all, this is the part where we need to be smarter, get ourselves together, really go to the doctor to get tested. And, just make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. It's just these symptoms are something that a lot of people ignore. A lot of people don't take the time out to, I guess, focus on the symptoms when they get it, because some of these symptoms could be other things. Like some of these symptoms do mask like other little infections that you got going on. But sometimes it's always best to still just go get checked. You don't need to be somewhere dying quickly, when you can go get the proper medications and, to take care of yourself. And we don't know the backstories of how these people done got this disease, but it's not something to play with. You have to keep yourself safe, because once you get it, it is for life. There is no cure right now. We all hope that a cure can come for some of us in the future, but if that's just not possible right now, it's best to stay safe so you don't get that. And we know that you can get that through intercourse, through needles, and just unsafe. Just y'all, please, because it's not even worth it. Like, these people are sick. And I'm talking about like sick as in this infection really targets your body and your immune system. It's not something to play with. It's not something to be playing Russian roulette with your life with. It's just not. We have to be careful out here. So this video is for awareness. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, please go to your doctor. I know it can be hard and embarrassing, but you got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. That's number one. Health is wealth. It don't matter what you got going on, if you have HIV or if you don't. You got it or you don't, still take care of yourself. Health is wealth. You can't do nothing if you don't feel good. You can't do nothing if you sit out here halfway just, unalived. It's not worth it. Be safe and go get tested. Let's get into some more of these videos, and I'm going to come back with my commentary.
This is how you know you have HIV, even if you haven't gotten tested for it. My name is Bianca, and I've been living with HIV since 2019. Seeing this question honestly used to frustrate me at first, because how do you describe when your body just doesn't feel like itself? I knew something was off with my body. But I understand where you guys are coming from, the reason why people want to know how to know even if you haven't gotten tested. So this is what I came up with. One of the first symptoms that I experienced right off the bat before I was officially diagnosed was extreme fatigue. I cannot explain to you this level of tiredness. And I've been tired before. I used to work the night shift, so I understand what it feels to be tired. I would wake up in the middle of the day, sometimes at 1 p.m., and by 3 p.m. I needed to take a nap. And it wasn't like a 15-minute nap. It was more like a 3 to 5 hour nap. And then I woke up and I was still tired. The second thing that would let you know that you have HIV is if you have extreme and unexplained weight loss. Unless you're on Ozempic, there is no reason that you should be losing 20 to 25 pounds within 2.5 weeks. That is a big red flag. The third thing that you want to look out for is muscle aches. Before I was diagnosed, I was a gym girly. I still am a gym girly, sort of. But this wasn't the type of like muscle soreness that I was used to. And yet my muscles were always hurting. So much so that my coworkers at the club used to like sit down and give me massages. Like, they would massage my knees, my quads, and my ankles because I would just be in so much pain. But you want to know what else causes extreme fatigue, sudden weight loss, and muscle soreness? The flu, lupus, diabetes, Crohn's disease, rheumatoid arthritis, chronic fatigue syndrome, cancer, hypothyroidism, celiac disease. So honestly, there is absolutely no way to know if you are HIV positive unless you get tested. You might think you have HIV, but in fact you have something totally different that does need immediate care. I hope that answers your question.
So my symptoms came 9 days after contracting the virus, and my first set of symptoms were flu-like symptoms. I had fever, night sweats, chills. About 2 to 3 weeks afterwards, I received a body rash that just wouldn't go away. They mimic hives. It is my second pin video, I believe, on my profile if you want to check that out. And I also had dry mouth, cotton mouth, and I wasted. So I had lost over 47 pounds before I initially got on treatment for HIV.
A lot of people always ask me, Generia, how did you know that you had HIV? I found out that I had HIV by having these rashes on my legs and night sweats. It just came out of the blue. I've always been healthy. Every 6 months, I went to the doctor and got tested, but I didn't know why I was breaking out on my legs and why I was having night sweats. So one night I saw a commercial and they were talking about HIV, and I was like, yo, I'm about to go find the nearest clinic and get an HIV test. I got an HIV test, and bam, that's when I found out. I tell people now to get tested every 3 to 6 months based off how sexually active they are, and that's with or without a partner. And also, just those were my symptoms, but my thing is just go get tested, guys.
Y'all, it is just kind of sad how a lot of us are experiencing this, and it's becoming normal. It's being normalized all over the place, especially in the South, especially like Atlanta. Like I've said on plenty of videos and prior videos, when they get it up in Atlanta, I heard they be like, oh, well, okay, well, we all got it. It ain't nothing. And that's crazy to look at it like that. And it's like the people that do get it and are diagnosed with it, they want to start like spreading awareness for it, because nobody should have to go through that, right? So it's great for you to have a voice as you being a person who has it, and to spread that awareness and be like, y'all go get tested, go get checked, stop having unprotected sex, strap up, use condoms, use this, use that. Like, don't be in risky activities. Go get tested with the person you know. Go to the clinic. Like, they are advocates for this disease, HIV, because it's just something that people need to know about. And coming from people who have experienced it, or who have dealt with people, and some of them don't even know who gave it to them, or they do know the people that gave it to them. These are ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, marriage. They've been in a marriage for 10 years and get it, or, somebody they just fooling with on and off, or they doing drugs and sharing needles and going to get a tattoo, or born with it. Like, a lot of these people have different stories, but it's still something to be aware about, because they are taking pills for the rest of their lives. Now they're coming out with different things to where you can get like a shot every 2 shots a year or something like that to keep up with it. But it's still just all of this, y'all. It's just like any other disease, in my opinion. And like the lady said in her other video, she said that it could be, other stuff like hyperthyroidism and diabetes or cancer, all type of stuff. It can be all type of stuff, but still just go get tested. There's nothing wrong with that. Stay at the doctor if something is wrong with you. Go get, looked at if you have the means to do so, because we do know insurance can be a lot, and paying all of that out of pocket just go be seen is just like ridiculous in itself. But, it's just, we got to take care of ourselves, y'all. Health is wealth. We can't do nothing if we are not healthy. Now let's get into some of these last videos, and I'm going to come back with my final commentary.
You want to know something that's disturbing? The amount of people that are coming on TikTok talking about people gave them AIDS, confronting these people. I've never in my life seen so many people posting about contracting HIV or AIDS. I pray for each and every one of y'all. I genuinely do. But if that's not a wake-up sign for just, for y'all to be safe out there, or for y'all to go get tested, or just if that's not enough to just be scared to be out here just having these one-night stands or unprotected sex, like, I don't know what is. I would hate to see some of y'all pop up on this thing on TikTok talking about somebody gave you AIDS. Y'all better be safe out there. And another thing, to you folks out there in Atlanta that's hanging out in trapeze and all these dang old little freak out spots, y'all better be careful. It's 2025. Y'all still going to these little freak out spots. Y'all brave. Y'all real brave. I know life is short, and I know a lot of y'all live a YOLO lifestyle, but your ass gonna be YOLO into that damn doctor. Y'all keep playing with y'all lives like that.
Storyline, y'all got it. Y'all want a storyline, y'all got it. And I'm finna give it to y'all firsthand out the rat's mouth itself. I don't know how to express it. I don't know how to say it. I done told my family. I done told certain people. March 2024, I became HIV positive. The first person I called was Gerald motherfucking Johnson, aka Lil Jerry. That was the last person I was with, y'all. I told this man to reach out to whoever the fuck he know to go to the doctor. Tell me why him and his mammy been knew this shit. When Lil Jerry was around here losing, this was 2022. When I seen my nigga deteriorate. When I seen my nigga body weight go down motherfucking hill. When I heard all the speculations with who he been with, what he been doing, I was still right there. Me, the bitch that know how to ride and die and look like a damn fool. The bitch that know how to ride and die and look like a damn motherfucking fool like I'm looking now. I'm through covering up for people. I'm through hiding shit. I asked that nigga laying in that motherfucking hospital bed, sick. Did you have anything to tell me, bro? That was 2022. Whole time you HIV positive, fool. The whole motherfucking time you out here HIV positive. I ain't know and found out until this year of March. This year of March. Motherfucker to help me. I called out that little mama hoe, and I called out Polly Crawford. I called out even my niggas. I called out Walter, niggas that I know I was rebels with. If y'all want the whole 9, y'all, I'm finna give y'all.
Y'all, it'd be too sad out here to keep playing games, to keep doing risky activities. Even the last lady, she been with this man for I don't know how long. He had it back in 2022 from being sick and losing weight in the hospital bed. She asked him, hey, is there anything you got to tell me? What's going on with you? To come to find out in March of 2024 last year, she just got diagnosed with it. So that's evil, though. You have to be that evil to have something and not tell your partner and just let them live with it because you're scared of what they would say. I think honesty will take everybody so far. It will take you so far if you just be honest. You don't know if that person will want to stay with you. I mean, you obviously had to be cheating on them or something, but I don't know. Or could have had it before you got with her, but it's just a fact. Honesty will take you a long way. It's about being honest. Y'all are deceiving people into getting this stuff, and you think that it won't play out the way that you thought it would. Like, it should be no surprise at this point. Like, it's that sick. Just tell somebody. Instead of all of these people that have to come out and say, oh, I was diagnosed with HIV. First of all, we shouldn't be having unprotected sex with people. I don't care if you know them or not. Wait till y'all really stay when you really know that person. And even then, still go get tested. Because guess what? It's a lot of married people giving it to their wives or their husband. Because they out here doing stuff that you wouldn't think they doing because they leave and go to work every day. It's just, it don't make sense. But we got to be safe out here, y'all. Be safe when you're intimate. Be safe when you're doing certain things because it's not worth your life. A one-night stand, going to have fun one night and just saying, I'm going to live my life. Yeah, you're going to live your life in some turmoil, in some depression. Just be safe. And that's my awareness for y'all. That's my advocacy for it. I'm not a person living with that, but I'm a person who has sympathy and empathy for all of us, and we deserve to live a healthy life out here. We have to be more serious and stop playing. Stop playing with your life. Now, I'll be back with some more videos. Let me know what y'all think about this, these videos, this topic. Let me know what y'all think about these videos, this topic, and give me your commentary and your opinions in the comments below, and I'll be back with another video. Y'all have a great day and stay safe out there. Peace.